Okay, so I'm not gonna waste any time, like, at all. I'm literally just gonna just go with it. Like, usually I freaking, like, I'm a perfectionist and I would like re-record the same part over and over and over again because I might stumble over my words. I don't like the way I said something, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I'm not doing that shit today because literally, like, I was in bed and I was like, okay, well, all while I was gone, I was like, okay, when I come back from this trip, I'm going to record the last part of my video. I only had one more part to record. I had like 20 something minutes worth of footage already edited, ready to go. And I had one more freaking part. And then I realized that I deleted the videos while I was away because I needed to make space so I could take my fucking beach pics. Wow. Like, so here I am. Pretty upset about that. Pretty upset because I had a specific shirt that I wanted to wear for this video. However, I put it up, and if you have ADHD, then you totally are about to understand where I'm coming from. You'll say, "Oh, I'm gonna put this up in a space so I know and I remember where it is." Well, bitch, you end up forgetting where the fuck you put it. So I don't know where I put the shirt. Oh, fucking well. I'll get a chance to. I'll make many more fucking videos, and I'll get a chance to wear it then. But I love this because it's healthy, health and wealth, mind, body, and spirit. I love this shirt. It was a graduation gift. Thank you. Anyway, it was it graduation? Yeah, he gave this to me for graduation, so thank you. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like record all the way through. Like, I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to like go back and like whatever. Y'all know I'm a human being, right? So I'm gonna stumble over my words. I might stutter, whatever. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I'm not a fucking robot. So anyway, this is just going to be about the hypersexualization of Black women as it pertains to R&B / rap music. Yeah. So whenever I say women, I'm really talking about Black women more specifically. When I say niggas, I'm obviously not talking about the white boy. Um, so yeah. So real quick. So I cuss a lot. If you don't like it, then you can click the fuck off. Bye. I'm not the page for you. I'm not. I'm not attacking anybody. If you feel attacked, it's because you're part of the fucking problem. Period. All I'm trying to get you to do is unlearn that shit. Unlearn that shit. That's it. I'm gonna speak from a heteronormative point of view. I think that really goes without saying because I'm talking about rap music, and rap music is heteronormative as it fucking gets. Because the black community has issue with gay people. Black men specifically have an issue with gay people. So yeah, so it's gonna be heteronormative as fuck. I think that covers all my bases. And if I forgot anything, then oh the fuck well, bitch, we're rolling with the punches today. So anyway, yeah, so the hypersexualization as it pertains to the hypersexualization of Black women as it pertains to rap music is what I'm going to be talking about. I did have a video request, and I promise you I'm going to work on that. I just have one more video before that, and then boom, I'll work on that video request. All right, now I'm gonna try to stop talking so fucking fast. Okay, so before I get to the actual like, I guess content, I just had like a few housekeeping notes that I just wanted to speak on. And if you see me look away, as always, it's because I have a big ass screen in front of me and I'm looking at notes. Because if I didn't have notes, then it would be very hard to follow. Anyway, okay, so just some housekeeping notes. Things that I've noticed that are like not okay from men. So I've noticed that men have a problem with seeing naked women. I have had this dude on my Instagram that of course has since been unfollowed. He shared something that said, "Oh, I'm so tired of seeing naked women. Like, why would it kill you to put on a sweater?" Are you gay? That's my question to you. Are you gay? Because how are you, as a heterosexual man, tired of seeing the female body? That makes no sense. That's like if freaking men decided tomorrow that they were gonna be shirtless Yeah, you too, chubby. If y'all were gonna be shirtless, and I was just like, oh God, why the fuck would they do that everywhere? Like, oh my God, I can't go anywhere without seeing a man without his top off. Ugh. I'm sexually attracted to men, so why the fuck would I be upset about that? Baby, take it off. Take it off and don't put it back on. Like I said, you two chubs, take it off. But seriously though, that just makes no fucking sense. It also makes no sense because you watch porn, so you jack your dick to naked women. You go to strip clubs, and you literally can control what you see on social media. It goes by your algorithms. So maybe if you stop seeking out that type of fucking content, you wouldn't see naked women all the time on your timeline. Stop seeking it, dumbass. That's very fucking weird to me. That's very weird. Also, it makes me think, like, are y'all upset that you're incapable of controlling your sexual urges? Is that what it is? And you're mad at me for that? Because that's not my problem. Like, women are allowed to be sexual beings. The reason why it's such a problem with us being sexual beings is because you, as a man, cannot see us past being a sex object. So we're not dignified in our own right to be sexy because you see me as a sex object. But women, I repeat, women are allowed to be sexy without being fucking objectified, without being shamed. Anyways, another housekeeping note. I saw this post. It was written by Safari. I know. Stay with me. I know he ain't nobody. And anyway, he has a whole fucking OnlyFans account. He got the audacity to say this dumb shit. Anyway, so a few people shared it. It pissed me off. A few men shared it. It pissed me off. So he was just talking about. I actually said this in my IGTV video. I didn't say it was a post by Safari, but it was. So he was just talking about a time where women dressed more modest and you had to imagine what they looked like under their clothes. Again, back to the whole consent thing. Sexualization is not consent. It is not consensual for you as a man to sit over while I'm sitting here fucking enjoying my fucking morning tea or coffee and you over there lusting over me and sexualizing me because you want to know what I look like underneath my fucking t-shirt that I have on. That's not consensual. I feel like I need to make a whole fucking video on consent alone because, oh my God, y'all have no fucking idea what consent is. It's fucking disgusting and disturbing as hell. Anyway, he remembers a time when women dressed more modest and you had to imagine what they look like under their clothes. And now women just have it all hanging out. So you're upset that I have on revealing clothing. And that is not to say that just because I have on revealing clothing that it is now okay to sexualize me, because it's not. Because I did not put on this these revealing clothes for you and your satisfaction, bitch. I put it on because I felt good in it, because I felt confident in it. That's why I put it on. It had nothing to do with a nigga. But you're upset now that I'm wearing revealing clothing and now that you can see it, because you rather fantasize when I'm fully dressed. I mean, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, men, y'all so logical, but where's the logic in anything you fucking say or do? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah. So then he went on to say he did not want his daughter to be like the women today. You don't want your daughter, first of all, Safari, what is he like? He's like of Jamaican descent or something. Bitch, you're black, okay? For right now, for context, he's black. So you mean to tell me that you don't want your daughter to be like black women today who are amongst the most highly educated group of people? You don't want her to be determined? You don't want her to have autonomy over herself? You don't want her to be strong-willed, ambitious? You don't want her to be these things? Because it doesn't matter what the fuck you wear, but if you're going to fantasize regardless, you literally just said, I remember a time when women dressed more modest and you had to imagine. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh my God, it's just fucking fucked up. Anyways, another problem that I have with this statement is you don't want your daughter to be like today's women. So basically what he's trying to say, he doesn't want his daughter to be a hoe. But you wouldn't wish for your son to not be a hoe. And if you did not believe that the sexualization of women was their own fault, then you wouldn't be saying dumb shit like, oh, I don't want my daughter to be a hoe. You believe that the sexualization of women is our own fault, and it's not, bitch. It's you. For the umpteenth time, it is how you are viewing us. If you didn't view me as a fucking sex object, then we wouldn't have this fucking problem. If you didn't sexualize me from my fucking big toe all the way up to my fucking little teeny tiny hairs on my fucking head, then we wouldn't be having this conversation right now, and I wouldn't be making this fucking video. Okay, then. Anyway, so, yes. And also, if your desire to be a fucking parent is contingent upon preconceived notions about your future child's behavior, then you don't need to be a fucking parent. Period. You don't need to be a parent. You have managed to slut shame and sexualize your fucking daughter before she has a chance to even hold up her own neck. That is disgusting and fucking ridiculous way of thinking. Unlearn that shit. And lastly, let me try to put this into perspective for the people that only have half a fucking brain and could not wrap their head around basic concepts. If the sexualization of women had anything to do with women, which that assumption is literally sexist within itself, because how the fuck do I have anything to do with my own oppression? If you're black and you're listening, did you aid in your own oppression? No, you didn't. If you think you did, then you need to unpack. You have internalized racism, and you need to unpack that shit, because you have nothing to do with your own oppression. Whether you're gay, disabled, blah, blah, blah. I can't think right now. You have nothing to do with that. Nothing. Anyways, so if the sexualization of women had anything to do with how women dress or whatever other stupid ass beliefs you have in your head, then please explain to me why 1 in 4 black girls will be sexually abused before the age of 18 according to the APA. Oh, wait. You took too long. It's because the same parts that you sexualize on a grown woman, if little girl has those same parts and they're being sexualized on her as well. That's it, and that's fucking all. Because I don't know many little kids that are on Craigslist making come fuck me daddy ads. I don't know many, and if they are, they're obviously being sex trafficked. I don't know any little kids that are posting sexy pictures on social media. It's literally because this little girl has the same parts that you sexualize on a woman. She has those same parts, and because, and I hate to be very vulgar, but I need everyone to be on the same page. She has 3 holes. Just like I have 3 holes, little girls have 3 holes as well too. And guess what niggas want to do? Get their dick wet. That's it, and that's all. So please, for the love of God, stop blaming women for our own sexualization. It is harmful that you put it on us when it has nothing to do with us and it has everything to do with you as a man. I really hope by the end of my collection of videos on women's rights and things, I really hope that y'all understand how harmful sexualization is. I truly do. Okay, so the problem with sexualization, because now we're going to go into the hypersexualization of black women as it pertains to rap music. And hypersexualize is just obviously to overly sexualize. So the problem with sexualization is that when men are focusing solely on women's body parts, it prioritizes male satisfaction and pleasure over the woman that he is aroused by. So I'll put it into context like this. I had just had this happen actually. This guy, he didn't state his intentions. He didn't even for one think about how I felt about it. Nothing. He just went with it. This man found me attractive. He got my phone number. I gave it to him because I'm trying to be open. I'm not shutting down. I'm not like a fucking man hater that's like, fuck y'all. I'm not a lesbian. I am sexually and romantically interested in men. I gave him my phone number. And unfortunately I am. I hate that I am. Anyways, I gave him my phone number. I wish I was queer. Anyway, I'm being silly now. I gave him my phone number. And I have to sit back as a woman because he didn't set his intentions. I have to sit back, engage based on our text messages what it is his intentions are. For one, that's not right. Stop using people. Be real. State what you want. If the woman is not with it, like if you want to fuck and she don't, that don't mean try to coerce her into fucking you, bro. Just leave it alone. There are plenty other women out here that will fuck you. Go fuck them. Anyway, so I have to sit back and like try to figure out what his intentions are. I knew what his intentions were within the third hour of us texting because he mentioned that he wanted to give me a massage. Nigga, you didn't mention anything about going out on a date. You didn't ask me anything really about myself. The only thing you asked me about myself is what do I do for work, and that's it. You are talking about giving me a massage. Coming over to my house within like that same week, y'all, I kid you not, and giving me a massage. Y'all know I blocked the nigga. But anyways, I was just like, you didn't, for one, it was so one-track minded. Like I said, he was just like, oh, she fine, I want to fuck, blah, blah, I'm going to go out and do what I need to do. He didn't for 1 second think about me and my feelings. Did she even want to fuck me? I don't. I did not. You know what? Do you understand? Did that make any fucking sense? I know it did. He prioritized his male satisfaction and pleasure over the humanization of me. Because it was more important for him to fuck me than it was to figure out if I even wanted to fuck. Do you understand? It's harmful. And not only is it harmful because of that, but it's also harmful because it affects women's self-esteem. When men are approaching you just solely just for sex, it literally makes you feel shitty unless you as a woman have decentered men from your life and realize that your worth and your value does not lie in what a man thinks of you. So yes, there might be 10,000 men that might just be like, you know, she's just sex and that's it. But guess what? That doesn't mean shit, lady. It don't mean shit. What do you think of yourself? How do you feel? That's what matters. Fuck these niggas. They just horny and they will stick their dick in anything. And trust me, the sexualization of black women. So I hope that made you understand how it's harmful. Sorry, the hypersexualization of black women, because we're hypersexualized. I'm really gonna talk about like, it's not really just gonna focus on really just the sexualization or the hypersexualization. Kind of probably touch on like a little bit of everything. I thought about pulling like lyrics as examples, but I'm not doing that for y'all. Like, we're grown. You hear what you hear. You know what the fuck is going on. You're not that stupid, I don't think. So I didn't feel like really doing that. I mean, whenever I'm talking, just think about DaBaby. I mean, he's the perfect example of the hypersexualization of black women in rap music. He's like the poster boy of misogynoir. They all are, really. But him specifically, like, put his head on a fucking poster and put misogynoir and fucking all caps over his fucking head. Because that is what the fuck all his lyrics are. Like, he's always rapping about aggressively fucking women. Like, it's just like, God, I had to delete all his music off my Spotify because I'm past it. I didn't even say this. I thought I did. I forgot. That was in the other video that I fucking recorded and deleted. I'm not in no way, shape, or form trying to tell y'all, hey, don't listen to rap music anymore. I'm not doing that. Although it is fucking trash, and not just in regards to misogynoir, but it's trash because the lyrics just are dumb. Like, they don't make any sense. I'm not trying to tell anyone to stop listening to it. You listen to what the fuck you listen to, but just be mindful is all I'm saying. Just be mindful of what you're taking in. Because it strongly influences you. Like, whether you like to believe it or not, whether you're just sitting there and like, oh, I just listen to the beat. I don't even listen to the lyrics. Your subconscious mind is picking up on those lyrics. And that's the reality of it. So just be mindful, being conscious of it, and just like not taking that in, finding a balance, maybe not listening. Maybe that's not all you listen to, but Yeah, I'm not trying to tell nobody not to listen to rap music anymore. First of all, I know that's a reach. Nobody's gonna stop doing that. And I don't want y'all to. I want you to enjoy your fucking life. I just want you to be more consciously aware of what you enjoy. I myself, though, I find myself like gravitating away from it a lot. There's like when I listen to my Spotify, like I swear, y'all, like I just skip everything. I need to make a new playlist and find some more music that I actually like. So if you have any artists that are not fucking rappers that are like neo soul type vibes, then I'm totally down to listen. Send them to me. Anyway, I'm talking too much. All right, so like I said, I'm really gonna touch on a little bit of everything in rap music just because it has the biggest influence on the Black community. And male rappers are the poster boy for misogynoir. Misogynoir, if you don't know, it's just Black misogyny. We got a corner on terms here, people, because we're Black. And we experience the world differently than white people. So, anyway. So it definitely has an influence over people. I mean, it had people putting fucking blonde patches in their head when we were kids, like Wiz Khalifa. It got fucking grown men wearing Pop Smoke doo-doo braids. Ashley, I love you. It got grown men wearing Pop Smoke doo-doo braids. And rappers influence like half of y'all usernames. So go ahead and tell me how it doesn't have an influence over you. I'll wait. Anyway, the media most definitely has a way of, controlling how people think and view other populations of people. I mean, we see that all day, every day. And I think rap music does a really good rap music does a really great job at tainting the image of Black women. And really not just, I want to focus more on rap music, but not even just rap music. Like, if you look at, like, stories, if you look at, like, music videos of, like, pop stars and stuff, like, they'll have, like, Black girls with big butts dancing. Like, they're not, that's not admiration. They're not paying homage or anything. They're objectifying us, like, and using us because Black women have curvier body types. They're exploiting us for our bodies still. Wow. White people. Anyway, okay. Before I even like get into it, I do want to also say this. We have to understand that all of this stuff is rooted in white supremacy. So we see these male rappers, and yes, they are exploiting Black women for their bodies. They're exploiting all different type of women. Like, Yo Gotti's new video didn't have a fucking drop of Black women in it. It just had all whatever the hell they were. Oh damn, what the fuck was I about to say? Oh yeah. I drew a blank. I'm sorry, y'all. I think that it's important that I remember it's all rooted in white supremacy, and that at the end of the day, these rappers, male and female, they have an agenda. I feel like they were given a script by these white people, and they were like, hey, this is what the fuck you need to be doing, and as long as you keep doing that, the money is going to keep coming in, so don't you worry. As long as you keep fucking, like, degrading your own kind and your own woman, like, the money's going to keep rolling in, baby. Because it's like, if you pay attention to female artists, it's like, it's almost as if either they have to be masculine in order to fit in and say these very masculine lines. I mean, everybody loved Lotto whenever she said that fucking, what she say, pulled a gun out her purse or something, all the niggas loved that, right? Because it was masculine. They can relate to it. And it was like, oh, that's sexy, right? She's carrying a gun, whatever. But then it's like, either they have to be really masculine or they have to be overly sexual. There's no in between. It's like you have to pick one. Because if you're not one of those, then your shit's not going to sell. And I think that's why we have, artists like Meg Thee Stallion. I love Meg because she's an Aquarius. And Aquarius, I feel like Aquarius are just naturally like very sexual, sensual people anyway. But she's super sexual. Maybe, some people might think it's a bit much sometimes, but it's like, that's the script that she was given, and she's just doing what she got to do to make the money. Like, I would pay to sit, like, to watch somebody just tell us everything that goes on in the industry, because I know it's fucked up. And it's really ran by these white corporations, and they make money off of us and our bullshit. So anyway, just keep that in mind. So like I said, hypersexualization is just to overly sexualize. Sexualization is harmful, like I've already stated. And furthermore, the hypersexualization of black women actually feeds rape culture and increases tolerance for sexual violence against black women. And I mean, you see that in rap music. I mean, you hear it. I know y'all hear it. The lyrics definitely speak for themselves. And really, if you just think, like I said, if you think that just you listening to that all day is not affecting how you view black women, then I'm just going to say that you're strongly mistaken, because rap music strongly encourages disrespectful attitudes towards women, and it most definitely contributes to sexist behaviors. Most definitely contributes to sexist behaviors. Because if all you're hearing is, yeah, I beat that bitch, I passed her to my bro, I gave her, hey, she a hoe, and like whatever else, nutting all over her face and all that other fucking hoop-de-loo bullshit, and then yeah, you're gonna start to think differently about how you view women. Now, I never said that rap music was politically correct or morally right, but it could definitely be more than what it is now. So, context. So, historical context. So, the hypersexualization of black women actually dates back to Miss Sarah Bartman. That is not her real name, that is her whitewash name. You can look up the story yourself, but basically what happened was she had a curvy shape. They say she had a medical condition. I don't know how true that is. I believe that Europeans just ain't never seen a black woman with a curvy shape and nice ass breasts, and just they were just mesmerized. Anyway, they said she had a medical condition. She might have. I don't know. But anyways, they took her and they exploited her for her body. They put her on display, and it's pretty sick because they actually put her body parts in a museum after she died. Now, they have since been taken down, but the fact that that happened is fucking sick. So that's where they say the hypersexualization of black women comes from. It comes from Miss Sarah Bartman and that story. Look it up. I think I said this earlier about research suggesting that black women are sexualized more than their white counterparts, and they report higher levels of experienced objectification than other ethnic groups. And like I said, that just goes back to Miss Sarah Bartman, when black women having curvier types of body, curvier body types that are fetishized. And we see how that pretty much plays out into the media representation of black women today, especially in rap and music videos, because they always got, the big old booties, shaking from left to right, always twerking, yada yada. So anyway, so black women are typically depicted in rap as if their best commodity is their sexuality. And I think that's fucking hilarious that, that they're broadcasted like, hey, their best commodity is their sexuality. However, I, as a black woman, don't have a free space to express my sexuality. I have been told that this is what it is and this is what it ain't, and I think that's bullshit. Like, I don't have a safe space to express my sexuality at all, because black women are either hypersexualized or invisible. There's no in between. Either you find me attractive, you want to sleep with me, or I'm ugly and nerdy and you want nothing to do with me. There's like nothing, there's no kind of in-betweenish. I find it hilarious that that a man is allowed to exploit me for my sexuality, but I can't express it freely because I'm seen as just a sex object and I'm not dignified enough to be a sexual being. Anyway, So yeah, so the women in these videos just pretty much serve to bolster up a male's masculinity as decorative objects and are not empowered in their own right at all. They're literally there to serve a purpose. And we are not here to shame the women that participate in the music videos. Men created the market, they sustain the market, so it's gonna keep fucking happening. So no shame for them. Get your coins, sis. But stop using us. Like, what the fuck? I said all that. So now, to the lyrics, which I really should have used examples, but I didn't want to. So here it is. And I really hate myself right now because I really want to go back and re-record, but I'm at 20 minutes. I'm not re-recording this at all. So anyway, however it comes out is how the fuck it comes out. So I made a list of I made a list of what male rappers rap about, and I also included what female rappers rap about. This ain't really about them, but I figured I'd include them in here too. So, male rappers and their bullshit. So, one, all niggas rap about is casual sex, sexual relationships. Women do the same thing. Again, like I said, there's nothing liberating about sleeping around, especially with motherfuckers that literally just see you as sex objects. Niggas rap about women's sexual objectification. Insert any DaBaby lyric. Anytime a body part is referred to as something that is not a peach, an onion, whatever, objectified. Sexual arousal during or after looking at women. There's a whole song about this. Ashley, I get hard when she walk past me because she thick. She make me stutter. That's not a complimentary. Like, it's not complimentary at all. Unless you're a fucking dumb bimbo. Then you... Anyway. They also rap about forced sexual domination. You think that's okay? And, of course, the sexual degradation of women. So let me stop right there and make a comment. So... if I'm as a woman, right, dudes listen to this shit, whatever, oh, not all over her titties and her face and all that shit, and I'm listening to this as a woman, how do you think I feel? Do you think that I want to fucking sleep with a nigga and he out here fucking blasting these fucking lyrics and fucking singing that shit with his chest, rapping that shit with his chest? No. It makes me feel like, okay, he raps about this, and then kind of like is using it as a way to kind of degrade. So it's like, are you degrading me as a woman whenever these actions take place? I need to know. That's why I stopped having sex, because I was just like, look, y'all ain't about to fucking keep degrading me, bitch. I hear what the fuck y'all niggas rap about. No, ma'am. So, anyway, which is why I just like strongly encourage, like, quick sidebar, which is why I just strongly encourage Black women especially to really figure out your sexuality for yourself, outside of these fucking trash ass lyrics that put us down, outside of what society told you, outside of porn. Like, really figure out your sexuality for yourself. Are you a sensual sexual person? Do you enjoy watching porn? Maybe you do. To each his own. Like, not really. It's really toxic. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, just figure out yourself for yourself. Anyway. I'll put women here, but I want to still talk about the niggas. So, we also hear male rappers rap about women owing them for their economic status. So men are painted as the benefactors for women's lifestyles, which makes us women look like gold diggers. Men rap about how desirable they are because of their money, and they act as though their money is an extension of fucking self. Like, women have money, nigga. Like, I keep seeing niggas talk about women, like, not paying for stuff. It's just like, bruh. First of all, men created the narrative that they are to be the providers. Y'all did that. So when I'm looking at you to provide, why the fuck are you getting upset at me? If I, like, and if everything, another thing, and if everything is a transaction for a man, then if I'm fucking you, then why the fuck can I not just send you my Cash App information, my nigga? If it's a transaction, what am I getting out of this? Just dick? That's lame. If you broke, just say that. If you broke, just say that. Anyway, also dudes rap about emasculating men by fucking important women in their lives. Domination. Now, I think this is fucking disgusting because you hear rappers literally like mention like niggas' wives by name. And this is just supposed to be how it is. Like, rap music does not have to be this trash. It does not. Like, we as black people seriously need to have, as black community, we seriously need to have a discussion about the social issues that plague our community. And the hypersexualization of black women is one of those social issues that plagues our community, and we need to start having discussions about it. Period. Like, we just sweep so much shit under the rug. We let these black men get away with so much shit, so much shit. No, no more. They need to be held accountable for their fucking actions. If this nigga is fucking a predator, cut him off. Stop listening to that nigga. He's sexually assaulting women, stop listening to him. Like, y'all really just, oh, well, he raped a few women, but this shit hard. Like, no. I hate black people sometimes. Y'all just need fucking help, dog. Like, I just don't understand. Anyway, I don't think I really need to go through what women rap about, because, I mean, they rap about pretty much the same fucking thing. It's all fucking toxic. However, it is different whenever a fucking man is rapping about, like, what he is going to do to a woman and what he has a woman doing for him. Oh, I had her butt naked, trapping out the window with her dick in my mouth. Like, that's not the same thing as a woman being like, that's not the same thing as what they were saying in Wet Ass Pussy. That is not the same thing. That is, and Wet Ass Pussy, that is the best example I can think of at the top of my head right now, because I'm getting pretty fucking long. We're almost at 30 minutes. But, that is the only song that I can think of that is super popular and that people were outraged about. Like, they were expressing their sexuality. Nobody was degraded in that song. Well, that don't count. That wasn't, that, there was nothing wrong with that line. Like, y'all tried. They really tried to pick apart the line and be like, oh, well, what, because he called them, what'd she say? She called men that eat ass bottom feeders. You didn't get to play on words. Are y'all that stupid? Y'all just want something to be mad at. Anyways, nothing was said in there that was problematic. It is problematic though, however, when a man is rapping about fucking passing her and smashing her, fucking kicking her out because she don't want to fuck, etc., etc. That's harmful. Okay? And sexually dominating a woman. Forced sexual domination. That's toxic. That's harmful. Not a woman saying she got wet pussy. Her pussy wet, bro. Let her brag. If niggas were to be braggadocious and be like, yeah, my dick's so good, when I hit it, she moaned, ay, I would turn up to that. That is much better than me hearing about nut on her face, nut on her titties, nut everywhere, nut. Like, why do y'all want to nut everywhere? Oh my God. So nasty. Anyway, I said I'm done being silly. That's my last time. I'm lying. I'm a silly person. Anyway, so yes. So, I'm not going through this shit. Fuck y'all. I'm not going through this shit. Yes, it's different between fucking when women rap and men rap. It's just fucking different, and you know it is. I will say this, though, that women do rap about fucking for money, which y'all seem to have a problem with, because, again, I think y'all are broke. But sex work is only oppressive because of sexism. That is the only reason why it's oppressive. It is not oppressive because you think it is. It's not oppressive because you think it's disgusting. It is only oppressive because of sexism and the low social economic standing that women have, because we make less than men. That's it, and that's all. But anyways, like I said, they pretty much rap about the same fucking thing. I'm about to be at 30 minutes. That was really all I had, thank God, because I can't make this shit go any longer. I'm so glad to finally be fucking done with this. So, all that to say, if you did not learn anything else from what I said, then like I said, I just pray that you understand that sexualization is harmful. I hope you understand that women are not responsible for your perception of them, of us. I am a woman. We are not responsible for the male gaze. I cannot stress that enough. I hope you understand that it starts with you as a man. I hope you understand that women are free to express their sexuality without being sexualized. Because I can be a sexual being. I am not just a sex object. I should be able to express my sexuality without shame or guilt. And women also understand this as well, that women are not inherently promiscuous because of a body type, so leave little black girls alone. Stop telling a little black girl to cover herself up. Stop telling her she's fast. Stop. It's harmful. So like I said before, okay, I guess I'll close with this. So like I said before, and I cannot stress enough, simply not being a rapist is not enough. Your hero complex is not enough. Thoughts influence action. So just because you sexualize a woman in your head and you don't act on it, it does not clear you. Because in actuality, you do act on it. And I say act on it because, like I said, in a sense, you do act on it because you fantasize in your head, so now you're bothering her, blah, blah, blah. Leave us the fuck alone. Peace and blessings.